Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of the H2 United Career Mode. Today, we are starting off with some of our youth prospects that we've been looking over last episode in Lewis and Anderson. They've come back. Lewis is now 17, Anderson is 16, so we signed them both to the first team, and Lewis has ended up being a left mid / center attacking mid / right wing, so he can play all the way across the midfield, which is very, very good. He's 3-star, 4-star, which is pretty fine as well, but already 63 and 17 years of age. We're going to keep on training him because I think he still does have potential to be special. So he is definitely one to watch in our eyes. And as for Anderson, he ended up being a center mid / center attacking mid. So it is unfortunate. I kind of wanted a box-to-box midfielder who could defend, but Bonifazi will do that just fine. But he is 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill. So that is also a very, very good player. He's 69 rated, which is going to be difficult to train. So I don't know if we are going to fully commit to him yet. But he's definitely up there and one of the guys that I do eventually want to train. So this is how the lineup is looking going into the second half of the season. We've got a full youth academy plus the players that I already had brought in before I started the career mode. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with what we have right now. Morris up top, McDonald at CDM, Davis at center back, Akpan at right back, Afaya at left back, and then we have the injured Egby, who will probably come in at center back or right back, wherever I choose, really. At this point, we are almost 30 games in. This game against Northampton is going to be our 30th game in, so I think we have 16 remaining. And right now it's me and Salford, 81 points each. The next place in Mansfield Town is 54 points, so it is very possible that me and Salford are already promoted. I don't know about the math behind that, but we are very, very close to being guaranteed promotion already. We win 4-0 against Northampton. Jansen, Morris, and Bizos with the goals, but McDonald with the injury, so I am a bit concerned about that. Morris does get a goal there, which I'm very happy about. Our next game is home against Blackpool in the Round 4 Emirates FA Cup replay. Against Blackpool, we tied 0-0 against them last time, and Malcolm McDonald ended up being out for 7 days, so he's missing this game, and we're going to start Anderson for the first time. 59 rated. It is a bit shaky. We're going to see what we can do against Blackpool, though. We're at home. I'm feeling confident, and Jansen repays my confidence with 2 goals to put us into the next round of the FA Cup. Very, very happy about that. And then we play Leyton Orient in the next match away from home. We actually have a very, very crowded schedule. I just saw we have a game in about 2 days after this one as well. I'm going to actually play Lewis in his first match at the center mid, which is, I don't know how it's going to work out. We have Bizos at 43 defending and 29 defending for Lewis, and then Bonifazi is basically the only guy who's holding the opposition back, and he's got 65 defending. So I'm hoping this works out against Leyton Orient. I don't think they're the best team, but we got Okara in as well, so hopefully he can score for us. Away from home, 31st fixture of the EFL League 2 season, and it's going to be 2-0, easily enough. Bonifazi and Bizos once again. Nothing from Lewis there, but a clean sheet once again for this back line, who has just been absolutely amazing since I started putting them into the starting lineup. So away from home against Morecambe, I think we beat them quite confidently last time, and it's 1-0 this time in the 83rd minute. So definitely a different story out here today away from home, but we still get the win. Jansen is scoring again, which you love to see. 21 goals for Vasilis Bizos. This Jansen has 18, and Eliseo Bonifazi has 18. And Salford's Elliott is the only guy who's really challenging at this point. Norris for Colchester is doing quite well, and then we're going to face Exeter City, who has Bowman at 15 goals. So hopefully we can get another shutout here, but we're home. I think we're going to go in with pretty much the same lineup except for the except for Capradossi and Salva going to be put out for Peter Davis and Akpan. This should be a pretty easy game. They actually haven't done too good, even though they have one of the top goal scorers in the league. And it ends 4-1. Morris getting another goal. So he's starting to show signs of possibly being a really prolific striker. I think that's 4 or 5 in the season now for him. 2 for Janssen again, and Bonifazi with 1 as well. So Janssen has got a 20-goal season now officially, and Bonifazi is 1 away. So our first United States scout and the last guy of the rotation is Victor Rogerson, 76 or 58 to 76 overall, 17 years of age. Just please do not be a right back. A CDM would be, actually we have a CDM, so I can't even think of a position that would be good for us at this point. Maybe another center back. I think that might be another right back. 6'4" Victor Rogerson, we're going to sign him. And then we also have a brand new scout from Greece. He's immediately got probably another right back there. Maybe it's because we're going physically strong, but I did that mainly because I didn't want to deal with the stamina, but I didn't know it gave you this many right backs. I think Victor Rogerson we could sign maybe now and start to develop, because we do have Peter Davis in. He's only 64 rated. As for Thanos Vardankasamis, however I want to say it, he's 16 years of age. I think we maybe train him and then eventually put him into the squad. So we go in February 22nd against Crew Alexandra, hoping again for another confident win. They've actually done pretty good in their past 3 matches, but that does not matter. Akani Rigi and Bonifazi each with the goals, and there is our third player with a 20-goal season in Bonifazi. I don't know how many Akani Rigi has, probably about 10 at this point. But, you know, keep on training these guys. I need to remember to keep training McDonald, because I did forget about him. And at this point, Salford, as good as they've done throughout this whole season, and they are, of course, probably going to be promoted, they have kind of fallen off. We're now up by 7 points with a game in hand, home against Salford. And they actually did draw level with us last time. They did exceptionally well in their home game against us. So I'm hoping we can turn the tides here and get the win. We're going to play this lineup. Everyone in except Rogerson will make his first start. He looks really good as well. 74 pace for a 62 rated. He's already got great physicals, 75 strength, 80 stamina. I'm really liking the look of him. 86 aggression as well for Rogerson. First versus second, 2 absolute dominant forces in the league. The last game of the month, I believe, February 29th. I didn't even know they did leap years. Janssen and Bizos, though. Elliott gets a goal, so he's their top goal scorer and one who's carrying them through this league. Janssen gets 2 again in Bizos. So Janssen has been kind of the dark horse for us, scoring-wise. But he's just come up and now he's a top goal scorer. Unfortunately, I think this is probably going to be our ticket out of the FA Cup. Home against Manchester City. As much as I would love to believe that we can complete the miracle and win against Man City at home, if they play anywhere near a decent lineup, I think it is going to be us out. They've won against West Ham, Paris, and Arsenal in their past 2 games. Maybe we could get a miracle. It would be absolutely amazing. 2-1. That's actually not too bad. De Bruyne in the 92nd minute wins the game for them. Janssen scored in the 87th. I'm actually quite happy with that, because you look at the lineup. Ederson, Everton-Sino, I don't know who that is. Otamendi, Ake, that's weird. Ake isn't even transferred in this, but he still went there. Zinchenko, Rodri, Allen, De Bruyne, Silva, Aguero, and Sterling. They brought on Torres and Aspas. We actually didn't do too bad. Going in against Plymouth Argyle, we are on March 7th, and this is our 36th game. We're playing Lewis at the center mid again, and then Akara is up top for us. Bizos and Akoi with the goals. Akoi just came back from injury, I believe, last game as well. Bizos he is just so consistent, you know. Janssen will have maybe a 2-goal game here and there, but Bizos, it almost seems like he's just scoring every single game. And at this point, He's leading the scoring with 23 goals. Janssen in second with 22, and Bonifazi has 20. And to quickly look at the other stats, Janssen has the top assists as well with 11. Bonifazi has 9. Dama, of course, he got to have the most clean sheets at 23 for the young Senegalese goalkeeper. And it's just going so well in this first season, and I think we can do very well in League One as well. Walsall at home. Lewis is actually playing left wing, so we've taken out Akani Rigi for one of the first games this season. McDonald is back in, and then Egby, after about 6 weeks of being out, is finally back in the squad. So I'm very happy to see him. I'm going to hopefully be starting to train him a bit more. But 2-0, Morris with the injury didn't come out of the game, but Janssen and Afaya with the goals. So a comfortable 2-0 win, and we're going to face Cheltenham in 2 days' time. Brandon Morris had a torn hamstring and didn't come out for 40 minutes. That's probably why it's 6 weeks, because he didn't come out. That is horrible. So our main striker, Brandon Morris, is going to be out for 6 weeks. I don't know what the curse is. It seems like finally, when it looks like we're going to have all our players healthy and good, another guy gets injured for 6 weeks. Last time it was Egby. Now, right after, literally the game that Egby comes back, our main striker in Morris gets injured. But we do have Akara, so we're going to be trusting in him. And maybe I do a little switching and maybe put Bezos up top, Lewis in center mid, something like that. And we try and work out a better solution if Akara isn't doing the job. We're going to go in against Cheltenham Town. We're home once again, 105 points, as Salford really have fallen off at this point. It's pretty much confirmed. We've got the League 2 title, 4-0. Akara, that's how you prove me wrong, young lad. Goal from Akara, Bonifazi gets 1, and Bezos with 2. As we beat Cheltenham 4-1, we're going to go against 4th place Bradford as well. They are fighting for that 3rd place spot. It doesn't look like they'll get it. There's 7 games left of the season, and this is probably going to be a loss in all honesty. Away from home against Bradford, they've won their past 3 matches, so they're doing very good. One against Salford City as well, which is a very tough match for them. But Janssen, with 2 goals, secures us the victory as Bradford. Unfortunately, that could maybe be the dagger for Bradford as they fight for that 3rd place. Colchester actually did lose as well, so maybe they still do have a chance. And as March comes to a close, we have our final game of the month, I believe, against Carlisle. After this, I think we only have 6 matches, so I don't necessarily want to finish the season on this episode, so we're going to do it in the next one. But Carlisle at home. Akan Rigi has been called back up to the U.S. national team. This time I'm fine with that because he is a decent rated. Last time he was like 68 rated and he got called up, which was a bit unrealistic. But yeah, just a bit of rotation. Lewis gets some game time. Unfortunately, I think he's dropped potential from potential to be special to showing great potential. But we just have so many great guys that we could train right now, mostly in the defense, which I'm actually very happy about. Usually I don't get a lot of good defenders, but home against Carlisle for the last game of the month should be fairly comfortable. And then next episode we'll go into the last couple of months. Borgzorg comes on and gets the goal, but Bonifazi with the first one there. And yeah, 114 points. It's confirmed. Bonifazi 22 goals, Janssen 25, and Bezos 25. And at this point, we just ride through the rest of the season and prepare for League One. But that is going to be all for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the H2 United Career Mode. I will see you guys next time to cap off the season. Hopefully on a good note. Winning out the season would be absolutely wonderful. So that is going to be all from me. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for all the support. And I'll see you guys later.